The next concept is identifiers. Identifiers internally literals will come. Okay, so identifiers is nothing but whatever the things information we seen so far. Let me do it again. The same program, if you write it, public class hello. So this is my one of the program. So here, what is identifier means? So identifier might be, it might be a class name, it might be a method name, or it might be a variable name. Okay, so this anything might be a, it's a identifier. Okay, so if you come back to that program, whatever the slide we are going to run it. So identifier, any name in the program is a identifier. That might be a class name, method name, variable name. Okay, so internally you can use it some other statements. Everything will call it as a identifier here. So each identifier will have a set of rules. So when you are going to write it an identifier, there will be having a rules. We should follow those rules. Then only you can easily write your program without any issues. So in this program, let's come to this program. Whatever the name you are using, hello world. You see, these all are the set of characters. Hello world. These all are the characters. You can use numerical also. Let's create one more class. Whatever the class we have written inside the SRC. So let's create one more class. If I give it the class name 1, 2, 3 and hello, hit enter. See here what it is saying. This is not a valid Java qualifier name. So that means when you give the class name, it should not starts with numerical. It should not starts with numbers. Numerical is nothing but a numbers. So 1, 2, 3. This is not the acceptable way. What you can do? Hello 1, 2, 3. If you give it, it will accept it. So that means numerical can add after the text. Okay. If you give it a character first, like H123, this is also acceptable. But you should not give it like this 123H hello. Okay. So one rule is whatever the class name or identifier. Okay, it's especially identifier. Identifier that might be a class name or method name or variable name, whatever it is. You should not starts with the numbers. That is the first rule. Second rule is you should not starts with the special characters. So that special character is nothing but, let's take, I'm giving and hello. See here, this is also not the valid identifier name, but few special characters will allow. That is dollar symbol will allow, and another one is underscore will allow. So these two will be acceptable. If I enter, see here, it's allowed. Other than these two, if you use any of them, it will not be allowed one. So that is the one here. The next thing is case sensitive, just we covered now. Okay, so when you are giving this naming standards, it will be easy for you. So that is for the identifiers related. The next thing is reserved keywords. And one more thing, during the identifier time, we should not use the reserved keywords. Reserved keywords is nothing but Java already defined a set of existing words while using the program. Okay, like see here, when you write this program, it use public is there, static is there, void is there. Okay, so these and string is there. These all are the already defined by Java. So you should not use these names as a identifier. So that means if I write it program, if I give it as a public is my class name, if I give it, see here it's not allowing me to, because it's already used by Java. And if I try with static, it's not going to allow. So these all are the reserved keywords. So total 54 reserved keywords are in existing. So 53 was earlier during JDK 1.5. So after that, one more keyword is get added, that is enum. So these keywords you should not use. If you try to use it, it will not allow you to use that same particular word. If you combined with that, let's take, if you combined with two literals like static public, it will allow you, because this is not the reserved keyword. This entire thing is the keyword. Okay, public, static public is one of the word, so that you can use it, there is no issue. But if you try to use it as a separate like static, it will not allow you. Okay, that is the one thing. As a reserved keywords, we will see that what are those it has. These all are the data types, these all are the control statements, and flow statements, exception related statements, and objects. These all are the modifiers, class related, and void and enum is also part of that reserved keywords. Go and constant is not using anymore, but it's part of reserved keyword. True, false, null is the literals. Literals is nothing but a value. Okay, let's take int a is equal to 10. Int is the data type, a is the identifier, it's a name, and this is the value. So this entire thing is represented in different things: data type, identifier, and value or literal. So these are the reserved literals: true, false, null. Okay, these things you should not use it as a identifier. We will get into that one by one, okay, in next sessions. Data types and conditions, each and everything we will touch it during our program. So far we are using, these are the modifiers like public, okay, void, and one more will be there, static. See here, the static. These three we used in our program: public, static, void. These three we used. So similarly, we will use it a few more, and class also we used. So this class is related to internally object related will be there. Class, where it is, yeah, see here, it's class related keywords is used. Okay. Similarly, we will use one by one after some time. Those all are the identifiers.